Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Soluz and I am your local VTuber. How are we doing today, folks? How are we doing? Um, I have had a pretty good day. I got my new desk. The setup is great, honestly. This desk is phenomenal. My back no hurt no more, and it's at a very healthy height. And yeah, I don't know what to play. We could play video games. We could play Minecraft. But honestly, I would like to play a game. I don't have a hand cam yet. I don't think I'll get one. Die. But we're gonna put some things, um, images for us. Gonna download some things. Save image. And downloads. Oop. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, perfect. And so, Biyoshi! Oh my god! It's been forever! How are you? Yo bien, ¿y usted? Oh, how are you? Here we go. Okay. Estoy bien. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're good. I was like, it's been so long since I've seen her. I hope she's doing okay. So we got this thing here. So we're playing a game. This game, as the name says, is called Tell Me More. Solo. What on the Oh, you okay? Were you sick? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you get better. What's this? Lord have mercy. This is massive. All right. Hold on. I think you'll see a bit of my finger. You'll see. Is that an index finger reveal? Oh my goodness. So scandalous. Okay, hold on. Let me lock some of these in. What's wrong? Are you have a is it like hold on. The song. I can't think. Nope. That's better. Is it like a cold or something? Yeah, this is way too big and I'm too lazy to do this. So boop. I'm gonna lock this down and I'm gonna go to this one. After the Emma Frost cosplay and a cold day, the good but worst option. Oh girl, yeah, she barely she's I can imagine, yeah, she's her wardrobe isn't very warm. Pop off. I did a cosplay recently. Yeah, no reveal. Yeah. Oh, why is it even bigger? Okay, hold on. I did a cosplay recently. I went to see the Minecraft movie with my brother, and we dressed up as Steve. I got us netherite swords. There we go. Pretty done. Oh no, I've no, no. But yes, this is the game called Tell Me More. It is a game that I bought when I eventually go on dates, and I would like to take my date somewhere, a coffee shop or something, and then we can play this game eventually. However, it is a game for friends, family, all alike, not just dates. So we're gonna do this today, and yeah, because honestly, I kind of want to do it. I think it'd be fun. Um, it can go both ways. If Chad wants to say something, they can. But sure, yeah. There's like a scoring system, but honestly, I just want to yap, so that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna read them out. Let me shuffle the deck. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Make sure the music is nice. All right. So starting off, question one of Tell Me More. What do you think your 8-year-old self would think about the person you are today? Oh my god. Oh, we're going. Oh, we're going with the heavy hitters. Okay. So honestly, I think if eight, I don't want to cry. I think if 8-year-old me would look at adult Solus now, I think first off he'll be like, "We turn out like that," and I'll be like, "Yeah, little homie, we do." But I think if he saw who I've become and who I'm becoming, I think he'd be happy. I think baby Solus, he was a very he was a scaredy cat. I think he would grab onto my leg and like look for me for protection. So, I think I'd be pretty happy with who I become. I think he'd be like, "You do what? What's anime? What's a VTuber?" Oh, this is so sad. It's a song, and so I think he'd be happy, proud, maybe intimidated by my height. I don't know. What about you, Biyoshi? It can be like a sentence response or something. But yeah, I'll just yap away till you respond. But yeah, no, I think he'd be kind of maybe intimidated first. I think he'd be like, "Wow, wow, you look like dad." um, I I think he'd be pretty proud. He'd be shocked, that's for sure. Why is this so too? Honestly, I believe if the person sees me beyond that, I would be the happiest to always share with that person. I agree. Uh, I agree. Very, very wise words. Now then, to the next one. Oh, I do have Discord. Yes. Here, let me. Can I? How do I message you privately? Oh, whisper. Here, let me send you my Discord thing. Do, 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 do. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know how to. Hold on. User setting. My account. I'm not. Where's profile? I'm on streamer mode. Are you kidding me? I hate streamer mode sometimes. Let me see. Sure. Here, give me 1 second. I don't know. My Discord's on streamer mode. No. Hold on. How do I disable streamer mode? Streamer mode enabled. Hold on. Enable streamer mode. Wait, maybe if I do this. Hold on. Let me cook. I can get this to work. No. Hold on. Enable. Let's do this. Okay. I think I can copy my username. And then. Yes. I think this is a whisper. It's alright. People add me. It's okay. I got nothing on here. Boop. Well, that's not a whisper. Here, just go. It's just my name. Oh wait, I can learn how to add that thing. Let me learn my music a little bit. Wait, gotcha. Let me see what I can do here. Is it a? Let me see. Browser? Nope, not this one. Is it? It? Oh, I forgot how to copy. Hold on. I'm gonna go to my old stuff real quickly. Ignore this. I'm just gonna copy this into our just tree and gonna paste this. Add this. There we go. Lower this down a bit. There we go. Yoshi. There you go. There you go. Here. And are you okay with being on stream, the audio wise? Want to make sure. There we go. We send you a message. Here you go. Little wave. Hello.
Yo.
Yo, hey, hey, Yoshi. Raise your volume a little bit.
My God.
Here, hold on.
Yeah, sure. Okay, okay.
Good think.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, I on my bed. My brother had the PC, so yeah.
Okay, good. Sounds good. Here we go.
Yeah,
All right. Unfortunately, I don't know how to add the thing, but it's okay. We'll just play it by ear. All
yeah,
right
yeah.
then.
Sure, sure. Don't worry.
Okay, okay. So, would you like me to repeat the question?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay.
Repeat.
So, what do you think your 8-year-old self would think about the person you are today?
Um, 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 it's different, and at the same time, I think it's not bad. But after I change, right? I
Mm-hmm.
think like the same person,
Mm-hmm.
but not the same at all.
Right.
So I just show my true self, why the correct person, and if that person asks me like, okay, yeah, sure, but normally, honestly, like many people reject me when I just say, I'm this and that. It's like, okay, whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm proud. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's a very grounded statement. That's good.
Yeah.
On to the next one, because I think I already said mine. So I mean, there's technically rules here. It's like the rules are like it says the no rules rule. There's no right or wrong way to do this, but here are a few ideas to get you started.
Yeah.
Pick a card to ask each other over. Not this one. Miss. So decide how many points you want to play. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna play this until like either I'm tired or like I'm bored. So one of those two. So we'll
Mm-hmm.
just see. All right. The next question: what's something you dislike that most people like?
Mm.
Hmm.
That's people one. Um, Let me think. It's not. If I can respond, I pass. Right.
Understandable. Yeah.
Um. mm, I think the people like the. I think the pen. Right.
Hmm.
Because sometimes people like the body or I don't know the personality or whatever.
Hmm.
I'm a nurse. Like I don't know, your eyes, your lips,
Hmm.
not necessarily body, but you know.
Right.
But I think it's a ban. So yeah,
The what? The back you said?
that's the why?
What'd you say?
I think it's the pen,
Depends.
right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Because
Okay.
no people like, you know, um you as a person or your personality or your body. So
Hmm.
it's the pen.
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's not. I'm not sure at all
Right.
about that, but
Valid. I think
mm-hmm.
I don't know what context it's asking these questions, so I'm gonna take it as a huge blanket statement. You know, I'm gonna be controversial here for a second, but I think it's something you dislike that most people like. Oh, I read it wrong. Okay, something I dislike that
Mm-hmm.
most people like. Mustard. I think a lot of people like mustard. I don't like mustard. I tried eating it on my food. I mean, we use it to cook, but it's like a basis for the spices. But I think by itself, I think it's like booty cheeks. Like I don't like this. This is gross.
It's valid. It's valid. At the
Yeah.
end, it's valid. We think different, right? But at
Hmm.
the same time, like, we can learn about that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So like, some people like mustard. They're like, I like it on my hot dogs. I like it on my sandwiches. I'm like, dude, do what you want, man. I'm gonna keep that away from me, the yellow devil. So
Oh
mm,
Jesus!
I'm not a fan of mustard. Not a fan. Not a fan. All right.
Jesus Christ!
The next question.
Hmm.
What's something you want and also are a bit afraid of? Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let me. For now, honestly, I don't know. But if right, if I think well, um, about some person, um, I don't know how to explain. It's difficult. It's difficult.
If you
But
if you're more comfy in Spanish, you can sing in Spanish. I don't mind.
pero ¿entendés en español?
Yo sí, hablo un poco, lo entiendo.
Okay, okay. No, no, no. Lo que quería decir, o sea, a ver, el tema es que qué es lo que yo quiero.
Sí.
Ajá, ajá. Bueno, el tema es, depende de qué contexto.
So,
Si tú te refieres, ajá.
el contexto puede ser lo que sea. Puede ser algo serio o puede ser algo, no serio, something not serious. So, la cuestión
Sí, sí,
es
sí.
que es algo que usted quiere, pero tienes un poco de miedo.
Mm, o sea, casarme y tal vez tener
Mm,
un hijo.
valid. Those are valid.
No, no en ese sentido, sino es como, por ejemplo, quiero casarme con
Right.
cualquier persona,
Mm-hmm.
pero el problema es, hoy en día como generación, es difícil tener un hijo. No
Oh yeah.
solamente por lo económico, sino por los tramos que tenemos. Y
Mm-hmm.
más yo considero que no puedo tener un hijo, pero quiero.
Right. All right. That's completely
Sí, sí, sí.
understandable.
Yeah.
For me, what's something that you want? I'm also a bit afraid of.
Mhm.
Honestly, the same thing. It's like kids. Eventually, I want to have a kid. Like I want like two or three, right? But I feel like I need to learn about life, how I work, so I can teach them. I guess like the right,
Mhm.
not the right way, but how to live their life in safety. Because you have to. For me, I'm Christian, and I want to just help them, spiritually, physically, protect them, guide them. And I feel like that is horrifying. That is so much like it's a heavy. I think it's a heavy weight. And I would rather have all my like have my nest ready, if that makes sense. Like have a job that can sustain them, you know, have everything ready. Which I know it's almost impossible to be ready. You know, you can never really truly be ready, but it's still like it's daunting. I'm like, adios. Like I'm scared.
Oh, dude, I know, lo sé. Es todo un terror y una batalla hoy en día.
No,
Pero
I'm
sí, es válido.
yeah, I'm just like, whatever in your timing, God, whatever you want. But I like my dog, I like my PC, and I'm pretty happy right now. But
Yeah.
that's for future souls to worry about.
Ujú.
All right.
Sí, a mí también, honestamente.
Mm-hmm.
Honestamente, no sé. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm in my 25s, close, honestly. This year is my 25.
Hey, same.
And it's like, I see, for example, est- recuerdo que hace poco estábamos en 2020 en pandemia
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
y cómo pasó tan rápido volando
Mm-hmm.
hasta 2025.
Tell me
Como
about
en
it.
5 años, es que en 5 años ya pasan volando. Y es como, en 5 años voy a tener 30. Genial.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh my god, no, no, I'm still 18. I'm still a star. I'm still a star. I'm still young. Oh, I feel you. I feel you.
My no, my colágeno.
You're collagen, no. No. People are calling me Unk now, and I won't say what I do for work because it's private, but I do have students sometimes. And like I used to be the
Yeah.
young one, right? And now there's some that are like 21, 22, and they're like, "Sir, hello." I'm like, "Ugh," like, "Sir, that's my father." Like, nah, dude, just call me Soluz.
Oh no. I hate when this generation say, "Oh, you're old," and when you ask like, "Oh, how are you?" It's like, "I have 20, 24." And it's like, "What, dude? 20 or 20 specifically is not old." Or
It's
for
not.
example, um, yo modero a un VTuber
Hmm?
y él tiene como 20.
Okay,
Ajá.
baby.
La cuestión, la, sí, la cuestión que fue gracioso, pero él dice, ya estoy viejo. Y es como, ah, what the fuck? Like,
Like,
why? Oh my god. You know what? I hate the alpha generations, but if you have more than 20, that you're old. It's like you you know that you're not young forever. Um, your mom don't give you more money. You
hmm
need to work for yourself.
yep.
So you get old at some point in your life. So shut the fuck up.
Oh, for yeah,
Oh,
Gen Alpha's interesting. They're very interesting. I think they're more like
yeah.
they're more rambunctious. I'm more like loose lipped. Like they'll say what's on their mind. It's like, oh, dude, that hurts. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I used to work at this place. I don't know if you know what Chick-fil-A is. I don't know if you have it over there, but it is
Oh.
this chicken restaurant, right? And the whole thing is that it's like a Christian or was a Christian chicken establishment, right? And the people are like super super happy, right? Not really. They're not happy. I was one of them. I wasn't happy. And how it is the logo or the saying is like my pleasure, right? So let's say it's Minecraft, right? And I give you a bread. You're like, "Thanks, Solus." And I'll be like, "My pleasure." It's like a part of the brand, right? And
Mm.
so I was there, and then I took an order for someone, right? I was like, whatever, this is your thing. And they were like, "Thanks, Dad," and just drove away. And I'm just like, oh, I'm only at that time I was only 21. I was like,
No.
no.
No, mira. Yo trabajaba antes, en pandemia, trabajé de tantas cosas que no te das idea del estado mental que cargo hasta el día de hoy.
Hmm.
Am, pero por ejemplo, un trabajo que me tocó que fue tan. Yo dije, oh, va a ser lindo porque, a ver, va a ser cansador, pero lindo,
Hmm.
¿entendés? Porque yo había estudiado para masajista, o sea, ahí te hacen
Oh.
masajes, right? Yeah. Lo malo, la mala experiencia que tuve fue de que este lugar era tanto para hombres como para mujeres.
Mhm.
Las mujeres no pasaba nada porque éramos todas mujeres ahí y muy rara vez venía hombres a, digamos, no a hacerte masaje, sino, por ejemplo, hombres masajistas, porque teníamos turnos para cambiar.
Mhm.
El punto es que un día a mí me tocó hacerle masaje a un hombre y un chico.
Okay.
El punto es que creo que sabes lo que pasa, ¿no? A lo que yo quiero llegar. Bueno, esa fue mi peor experiencia en cuanto a un trabajo, sí te digo.
Right.
O sea, no te voy a mentir, fue lo más incómodo de la vida porque eh, estas dos personas esperaban un final feliz.
Oh, I'm so
You know?
sorry.
No, I know. It's so fucking honestly the worst, but at the same time, it's like, no, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just work. Um, I know it's normal direction in the body, but I'm sorry, dude. It's not my worry. If you want, you can leave this place and do whatever you want, but yeah. And that's why es como, después de eso pusieron que solamente, digamos como que dividieron sección masculina con femenina. Uh, you know,
And I'm sorry you had to go through that. It's
yeah.
awful.
Nah. At the end, it's like it's anecdotic, honestly.
Hmm.
It's like, haha, but at the same time, it's like, huh?
It's like, excuse me, excuse me.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, oh.
This is not this
But
type of
yeah,
establishment.
at the end, I don't work here anymore. I have friends from here, but I don't work. Um, my last work is a few months. No, wait, it's a month. Yeah, a month ago. I work in the Ford company, and not gonna lie, if you work like en la oficina,
Hmm?
um, it's not good. It's not good.
Good
It's so.
drama.
Uh?
The drama, like a bunch of drama in the office.
No. I mean, si vos trabajas en una oficina, mentalmente es una mierda.
Hmm.
No tienes tiempo para nada, te consume mental
Hmm.
y pareces un zombie. Y
Oh.
sin contar el maltrato laboral.
Hmm.
Así que es todo un tema. Pero sí, ajá.
See, that's understandable. I did an office job for a while, and I'm the type of person I need to always be moving. All like I like to be like stimulant, right? And so I was just in a desk for 8 hours staring at the wall, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going insane. Like I can't do this
Yeah,
now.
that's so fucking shit.
Now what I do something else, and it's extremely stressful, but it has its moments. So yeah. Next
Mm.
question: Who's someone you look up to, and what is blah, blah. Who is someone you look up to, and what is it about them you admire?
Oh, wait. Let me translate in my mind. Um, okay, you can say in Spanish.
Oh, see,
Sorry. Uh,
yeah, I got you. ¿Tienes alguien que usted, I guess, que usted, alguien que usted admira y qué son las cualidades que usted admira de esta persona?
okay, I gotcha right now. Yeah, I need to be sure. But lo que yo miro sobre una persona, um, normalmente el físico me va y me viene. Es como, mm, no es como mi top tier. O sea, me gustan las personas creativas, sí, pero no es mi top tier. Más bien es la actitud que tiene, primero,
Valid.
porque puede ser una persona físicamente linda, pero si tenés una actitud de mierda, yo creo que no vales para mí.
Corazón negro.
Exacto, corazón negro.
So,
Exacto. En- ajá.
no te quería, no te quería interrumpir, pero la cuestión es, ¿quién es alguien que usted admiras? So, like,
Mm,
una, like an actor, tu padre, tu familia. Sorry. It was a very good conversation. I was like, oh, I don't want to like interrupt you.
no, no, don't worry. Now, mm, honestly, a nadie. A nadie, honestamente. O sea, nadie. Es como, no estoy en esa. No estoy en esa. Pero, no sé. No sé, por ahora no, no creo, no quiero mirar a nadie en cuanto, digamos, hablamos de no necesariamente romántica, pero por
Mhm.
ejemplo, ¿qué te gusta de esa persona? Mm, no estoy como que en plan, eh, no sé,
Okay.
no me meto mucho. Ujú,
Understandable. For me,
ujú.
so who's someone you look up to? All right, all right. I'm bending the rules a bit. This I say they don't have to be real. They can be a fake fictional character that I like admire. Right. So
Ujú.
where do I begin? All right. My goat, the man who changed my life, Monkey D. Luffy. Okay, from One Piece. Now, I understand it's an anime, right? It's not real,
Oh,
but a lot of the characteristics of who he is and how he acts, um, I admire it.
uh, yeah,
Have you
yeah.
have you seen One Piece?
Sí,
Okay.
sí, 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 estoy en capítulo 1000.
Oh, you know peak. Then you know peak. Like, I admire how he's free, he's happy, he's always laughing. Um,
Ujú,
you know, like I'm not gonna, glaze One Piece a lot on live, but when I found One Piece in a very dark time, and I watched it for the funnies. I was like, oh, funny long anime, ooh, 1,000 episodes. Then I was like, wait a minute, this is really good. And then, it got as cringy as it sounds. It got me through a lot of like dark times. And then I was like, obviously Luffy isn't real, but quiero ser como él. Some qualities, right? I was like,
yeah.
I want to like take, some qualities for this, right? And um, I admire just like how he's, I guess, free. He's like aggressively himself, and I think that's influenced me as a person, who I am now, and who I am at work. There's a lot of things where I'm just like, okay, well, I want to be this way. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people happy, but I also want to stand my ground. If that makes sense.
Ujú.
Like,
No, ajá.
no, go for it.
No, 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 I say, ajá, ajá.
Oh yeah, and just like not giving up. I know it's the basic shonen trope. It's like, oh, don't give up, right? But genuinely, it's that's kind of who I admire. Even if you look at my design, um, my earrings to my right are like One Piece inspired.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's Zoro.
I never did. Oh, no, but for example, about the for, episode about One Piece,
Hmm.
I guess if I remember well, when, cuando Luffy va y trata de salvar, por ejemplo, a Sanji
Hmm.
y a Nami.
Hmm.
Esos dos episodios fueron como que me tocaron mucho,
Hmm.
honestamente, no te voy a mentir. Y algo que me deja muy marcado es como, por ejemplo, a pesar de todo, el personaje de Luffy es como que dio a entender, yo no soy una persona buena, pero tampoco mala, ni es que defiendo a los malos, ni que defiendo a los buenos. Yo lucho por mis valores. Y eso es lo que me inspira a mí a veces a ser diferente cuando soy por ejemplo, con mi familia,
Mm,
amigos y cuando lo soy en el trabajo.
right.
Entonces como que Luffy me dejó marcado esas tres cosas de la serie.
I think yeah, whole cake was such a very impactful like a season. Even the song Hope. Na 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 na. I was crying when I first watched it. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh no, don't cry. Ah.
But for me, what impacted me was I think it had to be okay. I have like three or four. Um, one of it was whenever Nami got sick in Chopper's Island, and Numi and Luffy thought he could like yell and demand his way through, but then Vivi was like, "No, like you have to be reasonable," and it was his growth. And then
Mhm,
honestly, it had to be Marine Ford. Um, like there were, I think we all been through times where we've just been pushed to the ground like every single turn. It's like, oh, now there's this, now there's this, now there's this. And he just kept going and he made friends with people that we wouldn't have thought. Like, Bonchan, my goat, Bon Clay.
mhm,
Um, and he just kept on pushing and pushing and a lot of it where he pushed himself almost to death, like trying to save Ace. And in the end, he failed, and it wasn't his fault. It was
mhm,
kind of Ace's fault for being too cocky and trying to defend Whitebeard's name. And I understand why he did it, but it he's still he's still hurt by it. Even in like recent episodes when they bring up Ace, like it still hurts him, but he's trying to move on and grow from it and not have hate in his heart. Like that is what I like. And then obviously, um, I enjoy Gear 5 a lot. Gear 5
mhm.
really impacted me a lot because I think it's everything that I want to be. Like I want to be someone who can like just smile in the face of whatever, right? Like I got it. Or even if I don't got it, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
And oh man, I really wish I could say what I do at work, but I won't. But so there are some some things at work get stressful, right? Like
Uh-huh.
um okay, like they get stressful, and I work with kind of higher up people, and they can be intimidating. And
Mhm.
I was a student there one time, and um I was I was shaking in my boots. I'm like, oh my god, because these are pretty intense people to work with, and I was like, nope, like I need to lock in, like, and I realized learning what I do and all that. If I have fun with it, if I take it seriously, but if I keep an air of like lightheartedness and have fun with it, I do so much better. O sea, like
Mhm.
así como Gear 5, like he's serious about it, but he's like having fun with it. I try to
Yeah.
do that in what I do. Like if it's serious time, okay, like we gotta lock the fuck in. But um, for the most part, I joke around with what I do, and yeah, so that's my thing.
Yeah. I gotcha. Like, I have many characters or animes like inspire me
Mm-hmm.
and say, change a lot. And obviously, I can say this streams like so long, but
Mm-hmm.
I understand what you mean
Yeah,
at some point.
yeah, no, enemy's great. Enemy's great.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Well, boom.
Siguiente pregunta.
What food or song always brings back good memories? So,
Oh, oh yeah. You know what? Mi comida que hace que literalmente el meme de Ratatouille, literal, si lo viste, like the costume say after ate the ratatouille,
Mhm.
like 10 months, like the epiphany was like I remember my childhood.
My childhood,
But
yeah.
yeah, um, is how to explain this? Um, let me think. I have a lot of foods, but I have one I love.
Hmm.
Um, it's I think it's not food. Well, it's food, but not dinner or stuff like that. It's more like a lot, not a lunch.
Like a supper?
Mm, mm?
Like a supper?
In the in the afternoon,
Hmm.
when I come back from the high school, right?
Hmm.
I'm going to my grandma house, and she say, corazón, querés, how to say, like, you know, drink, tea, why some pastry, or chocolate milk,
Hmm.
and watch, the cartoons. That's is my fat food, like eh, chocolate milk and pastry, and watch the fucking cartoon.
That's
That's it.
awesome.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's a good
In a way,
combination.
yeah. I mean, like that's why when I say in the afternoon,
Mhm.
uh, I drink not only tea, but for example, mate,
Oh,
and yeah, and you know what? It's like, oh, I need some cookies or um pastry or whatever, like sweet or salty bread. Is like, oh, okay, yeah, I need that. So yeah, that's my fast food. Honestly, not gonna lie, that's oh my epiphany.
I mean, it's valid. Chocolate milk and like pan dulce. Like, I mean, that's a goated combo.
If it's not pan dulce, obviously the translate is sweet bread, but
Yeah, yeah.
pastry, yeah, you can get. Yeah, it's pastry.
Hmm. I think you showed me some
So
pictures of like the of some of your pastries one time. Oh, that looks amazing.
yeah, we eat a lot of pastry every fucking day here. Honestly,
That's awesome.
yeah.
So for me,
But that was
oh, go for it.
uh-huh. Yeah, for you.
Okay, okay,
My bad.
okay. So, ¿qué comida o canción trae atrás buenos recuerdos? Okay. So for me, it is a song. It's by Journey, the people who made, like "Don't Stop Believing," and I'm gonna
Oh
play.
yeah.
I'm gonna play this song, right now on stream. Oh no, 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 no! It's not Journey. It's Oh crap! Hold on. Let me pause the music so I can think real quick. Chicago? Was it Chicago? Chicago. Them? Oh my! No, hold on. I have to look. I have to look this up now. I don't know the name. Hold on. It's got to be on here. Where is it? Don't. Um. No, not this one. Once I see it, I know it. I just don't know the. It's like at the tip of my tongue. But essentially, it's a song that says I am Salvadorian, and I went to El Salvador, not like in 2012, and
Mm-hmm.
my uncle had this like USB, right, with a bunch of songs, like a lot of songs. Oh, well, then I slip away. Okay, yeah, I got it. I slip away. Oh no, no, let me Google this. I'm More Than a Feeling by Boston. Okay, yeah, okay. Some type of American city. More Than a Feeling. Okay, I'm playing it right now. Should be playing. This song is very special to me because um it would be late at night, and at this time my grandma was still alive, and
Oh.
we'd be driving down the highway in El Salvador, and it'd just be this song. And you know, I don't know, like I was like 12 when I heard it, but I was like, there's something about this song that I don't know why. And so we'd play it over and over and over again in the car. And I'd be in the passenger seat. My mom, my brother, and my abuelita would be in the back, and she would be looking out the window. And then, I would look outside, and obviously it's El Salvador, so it's different. So I see trees, pitch black, but it was like lit up by the highway, and then it was just that constant feeling that, like, my vacation here is limited. I don't live here, and this is one of the few times that we go out together. So every time I hear this song, I just think of those like drives. I think of my abuelita. I think of my tío, and I'm just like,
Oh.
yeah,
So. Oh my god, that's so, I wanna cry.
please don't cry. Like it just feels good, and again, sometimes at work it gets stressful, and again, I work with older people. Like some of them can be like my parents, and we're all high up, we're stressed out, we're working, and then this song comes on, and I just kind of like I breathe, and I'm like, I'm okay, I'm okay. So it's a very beautiful song.
Oh, you're so cute. Not gonna lie. Oh my god. Ah, I'm gonna cry.
I like the little things. Uh,
Stop.
please
Stop.
don't cry.
Stop. Don't cry. No, but yeah, I gotcha. It's a good moment for you, and that's okay at the end.
Yeah, the classic '80s song.
Mm-hmm.
And then I work with like old white people, and they're like, "Hell yeah, brother! How do you know this song? This song's awesome!" And then they're like, "Soluz, you're like so young to be listening to this music." Like their country, and they're like, "How do you know this song?" I'm like, uh, "Memories."
Yeah. Oh, you know what is fun? My song. If we talk about my like my parents always stay work, so don't stay a lot in the house.
Hmm.
And obviously, I stay spend more time at my grandma.
Okay.
But I remember she always uh like how to say like classic folklore music songs, like the old songs, and she always like put how to say like it's a little bit Frank Sinatra, right? But it's not
Mm.
Frank Sinatra. Um, she liked that songs, and I remember when I stayed in YouTube a few times, like I don't remember when, but I think a month ago. I say, oh, that's Frank Sinatra. A lot my friends tell me, well, I just need to listen. And you know what? I hear the song "Say Something Stupid"
Mm.
by Frank Sinatra, and oh my god, I know that song about talk about the romance in general, but the vibe like is so fucking old, and that's remember me when my abuelita hear that type of song, and in the morning she learned the holy fucking bill, and it's like, oh, honey, corazón de arroz. ¿Quieres venir a tomar un tecito? And she is like, I think, yeah, I learned the holy fucking bill, but don't worry. But at the end, I never. It's like I'm not Christian and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I don't believe in religion,
Okay.
but she respect that honestly.
Hmm.
She respect that, and she invited me to learn or practice the religion,
Hmm.
and she don't force it. Like just say if you want, do it. If not, it's okay.
As it should be.
Yeah,
Your grandma sounds goaded. She sounds awesome.
yeah, she's so fucking awesome with me. Honestly, um, I love every time I spend time with she. No, no lie, I
Mm.
miss him right now.
Yeah.
Bye, but touch.
Yeah. I think, you know, I'm a science type of person, and this brings me like a little bit of closure or like peace. But like, if you think about it, like, we carry our, grandparents' genes with us. So in a sense, they're not fully gone because they are a part of us.
Mhm.
That's what I think when I think of like people who have like gone on. I'm like, they're still with me. I carry the legacy.
Mm. Mm.
Right. Next one. If they made a movie about your life, what would be one of the high points?
Mm. Um, yo creo, okay, um, que the high point.
¿Lo quieres en español?
Sí, pero creo que entendí. Es como, eh, ay, how do you explain?
Hicieron una
Oh,
película. Sí,
I
sí.
don't.
Oiga.
Okay, okay. Tell me in Spanish.
Si alguien hace una película de tu vida, ¿qué son los, how do you say this? What would be, ¿qué sería uno de los puntos altos en la película de tu vida?
Sí, lo entendí.
Okay, yeah.
Um, I think it's when I was so depressive, like how I passed my depressed era. Like I probably, stress for work and stuff like that, but I think my youngest era is the worst. But it's not bad because you learn about that
Yeah, you
at the
grow.
end.
Yeah.
Mm. And I think yo creo que sería lo que me gustaría que si alguien toque ese tema específicamente. Am, y no solamente algo bueno o algo malo, es como quiero que se toque los ambos extremos. Entonces, am, para mí sería eso en una película.
I understand. I see the high and the low. I respect it.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think for me, it would be when I graduated college because I had a mission when I was little, right? Something happened, and it was like,
Mm.
okay, buddy, like all eyes on you, like make this work or else bad things will happen. And I was like, oh boy. And so, uh, without going into detail, I was kind of up against the timer, and I was stressing, I was nervous, and I was like, this is my last shot. Um, God help me. And when I graduated and I got my certification, everything like the stars, they were just shining more. Um, the air was blowing. I could hear my family cheering behind me, and they called my name, and I got the diploma. And it was just like a thing where I was like, okay. And then I had a job lined up, and it was like, Solus, you made it, you did it. it's like this lifelong journey or this quest in my head that I was always thinking about. I was worried about it, and it felt as if like God was like, "I got you. Don't worry about it, kid." And it was just a moment, you know, that I was like, "Okay, I've learned something. I can live off of this now." And it was just a feeling that I can't explain. Like it was just like when you finally reach the top of the mountain and you just like collapse on top, and you're like, and you look down at the valley and you're like, I made it.
Sí, sí, es como, te desplomás porque ya está, ya no tenés que cargar tanto, no
Hmm?
tenés que decir mañana, hoy, pasado, no, 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 decís ya está, y ya está, ya no más, y estoy libre, me
Hmm.
siento libre, like, let it go,
Let
let
it
it go,
go.
yeah, but I got you,
I would like that to be a part of the movie. And then there's a
uh-huh,
sequel. The sequel got even more real. But at least for the first one, I think that would be a good high one.
yeah,
All
I
right.
know.
Ooh, this is a good one. Okay. If money were no concern, what would you want to do with your life? Si el dinero no era un problema,
Mhm.
¿qué harías con tu vida? What would you do? ¿Qué hacías? I don't know. Spanish.
¿Qué
Yes,
harías?
thank you. That one. Yes, harías.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't worry, don't worry. Oh, I got you at first. Yo creo, yo creo, like, si el dinero no fuera problema para mí, um, yo creo que tendría más problemas por otro lado. En
Mm,
plan, cuando tenés dinero, hay problemas. No
right.
importa si tenés o no, pero lo tenés al final del día. Um, ah, el punto es que mi problema sería en qué gastarlo. O sea,
Mm,
hay tantas cosas, pero a la vez no querés porque lo ahorrás, pero cuando lo ahorrás decís, ya está, y decís, quiero gastarlo. Entonces es un quilombo mental.
mhm.
Am, entonces como esa parte de, ¿y si lo gasto o no lo gasto? Y si no lo gasto, entonces está mal, y si lo hago, entonces está bien. Entonces no sabes. O sea, como que el dinero al final del día, por más que lo tengas, no te va a servir siempre en
Mhm.
muchas cosas. Por
Yeah.
ejemplo, no te compra la amistad, no te compra el amor, nada de eso.
Yep.
Entonces, es, esa es la problemática. No es por si lo tenés o no, sino en qué y en cómo y en lo que no te da.
I agree. I think money it
Ujú,
can be cool, but it can like also be a hassle, and then it won't really solve anything. It won't solve your problems as much.
ujú. That's true.
Yeah. So I guess for me, if money wasn't a problem, what would I do? I think the first thing I would do that would pay off like my family's houses and make sure they're okay. Now we're assuming that we like let's say I won the lottery, right? And I'm like a millionaire, right? I have a lot of money. I think one. Okay, listen. I would get a 3D model. I would be unstoppable. I would be. I'm limited to this PNG right now, and eventually I want a 3D model because like the possibilities are endless, man. And so, um, I would get a 3D model. I get a house with like a bunch of terreno. It'd be one
Ajá,
story. I would make it kind of like a cozy barn house, like a cozy like farmhouse. I would get a donkey named Burrito,
ajá,
and then I would grow trees of like different fruits, and then I would make sure my family's well taken care of course, and then I would donate a good percentage into this this charity, this nonprofit charity that
Mhm.
does surgery in Central America for free. I think that would be a
Mhm.
good way. And
Mhm.
and then I would just invest it. I would save some. I would build like a little community houses for my family and their generation. Um and I would just see who I can help out, you know? I don't want to be
Mhm.
famous. I don't want to be a like, like, oh, millionaire solo cielo just donated. Like, no, no, leave me alone. I like the quiet life. And I get a truck. I'd get a tall truck because I'm tall. My truck is I have a truck right now, but it's tiny. A little tiny pickup. I'd get a bigger truck and
Oh my god.
yeah, that's it.
No, 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 I gotcha. I was like, por eso decía, es como, vos podés comprarte todo lo que siempre soñaste,
hmm
¿ok? Pero a cierto punto vas a decir, ¿y ahora qué?
Yep. Now
Como,
what?
no sé qué hacer. O sea, a ese punto. Por
Mm,
eso que realmente am, es como muchas veces, no te voy a negar que mis padres son como en plan plata, plata, plata.
mm,
ah, pero es como, no digo que el mundo viva de amor, pero es como que no todo el mundo vive de plata. O
mm.
sea, por eso es como que tienes que tener mitad y mitad en la vida,
Yeah.
¿sabes? Mitad plata, mitad amor.
Half money, half love. I think like a balance.
Ujú, sí,
As
un
it
balance.
as it all as it should always be. Is
Ujú,
I think if you have like too much of each side, it can be like negative, you know.
ujú, ujú.
All right. Next question. Oh, that was loud. Okay. Um, what's something that took you a long time to learn or understand?
Ujú. Mm, lo que hasta el día de hoy me cuesta, que no son los idiomas, porque creo que se entiende. am, Hay cosas que yo no entiendo, que son como, por ejemplo, esto es controvertido, ¿me
Hmm.
entendés? Hablando, por ejemplo, exactamente, am, por ejemplo, hoy en día, hablando de movimientos sociales, es controvertido, ok,
Mm-hmm.
controvertido. Pero es como, por ejemplo, am, es como, somos un grupo social específico que damos amor y todos nos respetamos. Pero, por ejemplo, decirte homosexuales, ¿no? Por ejemplo, los hombres, ¿no? Es como llaman a las mujeres con slurs, que son, una cosa es entre mujeres, como chistes con, se entiende que con referencia a slurs, pero que lo hagan entre mujeres,
Mm-hmm.
y otra es que venga un hombre y que te diga big, entonces como, eh, es como, tú, si difunden el respeto y todas esas cosas, ¿por qué tenés que andar insultando sin sentido? Incluso si fueran entre amigos, es como,
Mm-hmm.
um, no que mucho amor y respeto, es como, eh, me confunde esa parte,
Right,
me
right.
confunde esa parte y es como, o por ejemplo, no necesariamente comunidad LGBT, sino por ejemplo entre la misma cristiana
Mm-hmm.
o el ser humano en sí decir, por ejemplo, hombres que dicen, no, nosotros los hombres nos respetamos entre todos, incluso si hay una buba, es como, es mentira.
Mm-hmm.
O sea, entre las mujeres también nos peleamos, entre hombres entre hombres se pelean. No es como que son todos santos o se llevan bien, independientemente de si sos mujer, hombre, blanco, de color, lo que sea. El punto es que todos somos humanos, no nos podemos llevar bien. Y es algo que la gente, creo yo, que no está leyendo muy bien y no lo comprende. Y piensa que todo el mundo es de color.
Mm. See, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's like they can use like certain words and I think it's like friendly or cool, and it's like, no, that's offensive. You can't say that.
Ujú, ujú.
And it's like, oh, but it's like, but we're among friends. It's okay. We respect each other. We can say these things. it's solo es una palabra, it's just a word. It's like, no, there's history to that word, you know,
Yeah.
if I'm understanding correctly, then it's like, I get you.
Mm. Es
Yes.
bastante, a veces raro.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. Guess mine is when something that took you a long time to understand. I think for me, it took me a good while to understand that speaking loud and assertive doesn't mean they're angry at you. O sea, si una persona me habla muy fuerte, yo antes pensaba, oh, está enojado conmigo. I was like, no, hay diferencia. There's a difference between being a jerk and being, having authority, autoridad. You know. So
Sí.
it took me a while to like understand that. I was like, you should never raise your voice, but sometimes you need to, speak sternly. And so
Ujú.
it took me a while to learn that. So, but maybe like 2 years ago. And I was like, okay, I get it now. So that's my thing. It's a little simple. It's just like, oh, well, obviously, Solus are just being loud. I'm like, well, yeah, but I thought they were being angry. But yeah, that's my thing. That one, I think I learned mostly because of my job. Because there's old men there. They're like, ah, I'm like, oh, okay. Like they're just being old and cranky. It's all good. The next one. What are you pretty sure you could never get tired of? Second. So then, ¿qué es algo que usted estás seguro que nunca te va a cansar? So then, oh, hello, Yoshi? Oh, Discord die. Hello? Technical. Oh, she GDC. All right. I will continue on. So, what are you pretty sure you could never get tired of? Honestly, soups. I absolutely love soups. Soups, like, you know, any type of soup, chicken soup, beef soup, vegetable soup. Like, my gosh. Caldo de res, caldo de pollo. I, you can't beat it. You can't beat it, in my opinion. So, that's my thing. Soup. So, hello? Hello? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi. Sorry, so my brother like turned the Wi-Fi and was like, fuck.
Oh, you're good. I was just like,
Yeah,
hello?
I'm good. I'm good. Hello.
But yeah, la pregunta era, ¿qué es algo que nunca te puede cansar? Like, so for me, it was soup, sopitas. I can never get tired of soup. Any type of soup, tomate, de carne, de pollo, chicken, beef, vegetable, Asian, Hispanic, Caucasian soups, anything.
You know what? I'm picking a house right now. It's like yeah, the soup and stuff like that's good. But if we talk about the Latin side, it's more like the typical food in winter. pollito hervido con verdura. Es lo mejor.
Sounds
Lo
cozy.
mejor. It's so fucking cozy. It's so fucking cozy, my gonna run. And it's the best for me. I never get tired. Honestly, it's the best food for me.
I think soup is just like a beautiful type of food. I feel like if you do it right, it can like warm your soul. Feel like cozy and like fun. Not fun, but like safe, I would say. Like I had a soup era where I was like, Padre, I'm gonna make a lot of soup for y'all because it's cold. And so I made homemade chicken tortilla soup, which the soup is leaned more with like the Hispanic seasoning, comino, sal, pimienta, onion, garlic, bell peppers, jalapenos. So like it was under the same flavor profile, but then I made a soup that's Italian, pasta fagioli. Um,
Mm-hmm.
oh my gosh, my family were like, "Está bueno, it's good, pero le falta el comino." I'm like, "No, mom, you can't have comino on this one. This is Italian." He's like, "Sí, pero no tiene el gusto de hispano. Le falta el chile, le falta el comino. Mire, ponle esto, el comino de pollo." I'm like, "Mom, no, it has chicken broth already."
No, you know what? The soup here so because we don't eat. You know what? It's fun. A few hours ago, I say, "Oh, I have barbecue for my dinner," right?
Mhm.
And the funny is like, that the streamer or one in the chat say, "Ah, and tacos." It's like, um, in Argentina we don't eat tacos because it's not our main food. Uh,
Right.
and inclusive the in other countries we don't eat tacos, so it's like es gracioso, pero acá no existe ninguna taquería, no comemos tacos, incluso ni siquiera que vos me digas hay un mexicano que puso una taquería acá, no existe ninguna.
Whoa,
Um,
that's
and
crazy.
yeah, and he say, really? Like, no. It's like we don't eat tacos because we don't like food, like a spice food. Um,
Hmm.
like we have Doritos spicy, but it's not spicy at all. And the point is like we don't like spicy food. We like hot, but not spicy.
Uh,
And yeah, and it's like more soft, salty, and stuff like that. But never spicy like Mexican one because nuestro culo literalmente estaría en una taza de inodoro.
You're
Yeah,
so real
and
for that. You're so real for that, man.
I mean, honestly, the Mexican food is so fucking um, it's so hot and
Hmm.
spicy. It's different. For example, the funny is like, okay, por ejemplo, si vos te tomas un té en la noche, un café en la noche,
Hmm.
te haría mal, supuestamente, ¿no?
Yeah, you can't sleep because of caffeine.
Yeah, but for us, when when we drink coffee, we go to sleep. We don't have a
What?
problem. Yeah, because mate, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, have caffeine. Yeah, and drink all about fucking days. It's like when you drink coffee, when you don't feel the caffeine and the coffee. So es como tomar todos los santos días mate. No, el café es nada para nosotros.
You're so used to the caffeine that like the coffee is like water for y'all. That's
Yeah,
bro, y'all are metal.
no, dude. It's honestly, it's like, and for example, we don't have tea. I remember when I finished my dinner in my grandma houses. I was like, oh, we don't have tea. We can drink coffee. Like, okay, yeah, sure. And she gave me coffee, like one cup, and it's like, okay, and we go to sleep. Like, real, it's like when you get tired and you say, oh, I'm so tired, go to sleep. That's the same fucking vibe when we drink coffee in the night.
Oh, that is mad respect. Because for me, I'm like, I'm sleepy. I need mi té de manzanilla con like lavender. And like, I go sleepy. If I drink coffee, I'll be like, good morning, gentlemen. I haven't slept all night. That's
No.
impressive. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's why we say drink mate and you can wake up.
Hmm.
Like it's more healthy, but have caffeine, but in not the heavy way like the pure coffee. It's more like healthy, herbal, and caffeine.
Right.
But it's good.
I've seen videos of it. And oh, looks good. No, but next question. Oh wait, real quick, hold on. I gotta tell a story. Okay, on the topic of spicy, right? Um, there was a me and my friends. We went out, right, and it was a very diverse group of people. It was two Mexicans, two Salvadorians, including myself. So it was me and a friend, and two white people. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and so we go to this wing place, right? And I don't know if it's like this over there, but over here, there's like wing challenges, right? So it's like a super, super spicy wing, right? And it's like a challenge. Of course, you don't get anything when you eat it, but some places you do. This place didn't, right? And my friend was like, Solus, we should do this. And okay, I have to put fake names. Okay, so the two Mexicans, I'm gonna name him. One of them's gonna be named Alex, and the other one's gonna be named um Juan Carlos. All right.
Okay, yeah,
So
pretty sure.
so Alex is like, Solus, we should do this. And then I'm like, not doing that. Keep that away from me. And then Juan Carlos was like, well. And okay, this is how we talk to each other. Um, we like mess around this way, but it's like all love. Like they're like my brothers to me. And they're like, the Salvadorians afraid of a little spice, huh? How typical. And I'm like, you know what? Call me a coward. I'm a coward. I don't care. I'm not eating that. And so then like the waitress came and they were like, "Excuse me, ma'am, we want to do the hot wing challenge." And she was like, "Okay." And then she brought back paper and a pen. So we had to sign our name, address, and our email saying that the restaurant is not legally responsible if something happens to us. So they're like, okay, let's do it. And Yoshi, I kid you not. They brought the wings, right? And there was like two for there were six of us, okay? They and they put our order behind our table, and my eyes started sweating. Like
No.
the presence, la presencia de las alitas behind me
Oh,
was so strong. It filled the whole room.
oye, ¿sabes lo que comemos nosotros acá? Si hablamos, por ejemplo, un pollo o papas fritas,
Hmm.
es la mayonesa,
Mayonnaise, yeah.
la mezcla, ajá, la
Mm.
mayonnaise, and paprika, right?
Ooh.
The powdered paprika, yeah. Mix with, with mayo,
Mm.
and oh my god, it's so good. It's not spicy, but it's good. Not gonna lie.
I'll make that tomorrow. I want to try it out.
Try it. Try it. Not gonna lie.
But yeah, that's the story of the wings. The part two, they ate it, and was it a good time for them? What? It was entertaining to watch.
No, God. I think after you eat the las salitas picantes, I think you you sleep like after the gym or more.
Oh yeah, no, you'll be on the toilet. You'll be on the toilet, fighting for your life.
No, no, you know what? Jesús no era humano, era un bidet.
Bruh.
That's so cool.
Too good. All right. Oh, wait a see. Hold on. This is interesting. All right. Next question. It's a lot of questions. What conversations or encounter with a stranger will you never forget? So,
Uh, sí, 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 I
got
understand.
it? Okay, okay, okay.
Mhm. I think, creo que la conversación con una persona extraña, right?
Hmm,
Creo que fue sobre, es estúpido, pero es como, estábamos hablando de VTuber.
hmm,
Am, Creo que fue, por ejemplo, el tema esto de que todos los VTubers se sexualizan. Am,
mm,
y es como, en plan, es triste
yeah.
porque, en plan, antes, por ejemplo, antes el VTuber, con más, lo más, no es que no existía la sexualización, pero es como que era muy de nicho.
Yeah.
Y ahora que se puso a este lado del mundo, después de en pandemia y después de pandemia, es como que ahora ya, en plan, lo más rápido que te saca si es que vos querés hacer contenido en internet es
Hmm.
sexualizarte. Y es lo más triste,
Yeah.
personalmente.
I agree.
Um, y él me dijo, por ejemplo, no existen VTubers masculinos. Y es como yo le digo, está Yoto, está la rama de Nishisanshi.
Hmm.
No vi Shoujo porque vi Shoujo es como me X, pero porque todo el mundo ya sabe que es muy en plan, tómatelo como que chiste, no te lo tomes en serio. Y
Hmm.
después está eh, en plan, si no tenés lo sexual, va, tenés que hacerte el bonito, que eso ya sería más Hololive. Pero es como que es triste porque, por ejemplo, si bien el main en cuanto a lo sexual es la mujer VTuber, am, lo triste es como que los hombres intentan hacer lo mismo,
Mm.
pero si igual tienen el mismo resultado. El problema es que vos podrías cambiar eso, pero preferís como que seguir la corriente de las ovejas. Y es como, sad, sad.
It is sad.
Ahora está todo, sí, es como, está todo invadido de lo sexual y nada muy confi. Te soy sincera,
Hmm.
cuando te seguía a vos, no, o sea, yo puedo hacer chistes sexuales, no hay
Right,
problema.
right, right.
Pero ya, pero una diferencia es hacer chistes y otra es dedicarte todo tu contenido a esto.
Yeah.
Am, cuando, cuando yo te seguía a vos fue como en plan, ay, por fin, un VTuber masculino, confi, ah, y
Oh,
así empecé a seguir, sí,
oh, I made it. I made it. Let's go. No,
yeah,
one of my.
y,
Oh, go ahead.
ajá, y después empecé a seguir, como por ejemplo, cuentas chiquitas de VTubers que apenas empiezan
Hmm.
o que no hacen contenido que tenga que ver con lo sexual, ¿me entendés? Que puede ser confi. No te digo family friendly, pero confi. Que no esté todo el santo día sexualizándose, diciendo, ya me te kudasai, como, I feel the cringe, guacala.
Thank you. Because one of my biggest goals when I started this thing, I was like, I want to have a community where people can feel safe and comfy and wind down here. Like that is one of my biggest goals, and I know. Thank you. That means I'm doing something right. Oh, but yeah, no, I I agree. I recently had this like epiphany. This realization. Um, it's a lot of sexual things. Like when I started this thing, I wanted to be funny, like like funny community thing, right? I like a lot of inspirations were bigger indie YouTubers, and I tried to copy them, and then I realized that's just not me. I'm not a person who makes sussy jokes. I mean, I can do them, but like I enjoy being kind of stupid. It's like I don't know, like it's just like I'm. It's just not my cup of tea.
Ujú,
And so I would very much like my goal was like I want like a nice cozy vibe where I can just wind down and be myself. It's like all respect to the VTubers who can play a character and like, get so into that persona. You know, I can't do that, right? Because if I really were to get into like my person's persona, I'd be like, "Hello, my name is Soluz, the heavenly serpent." Like I'm like, oh, like no,
Yeah.
like I might do it for like a lore video or something, but I just want to be me, you know. So
Hmm.
yeah, no, I agree.
I
It is
find
a
it
sad.
kind of, yeah. It's like because it's not bad if you like to role play your character,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
you don't want to show a lot your real self on
Hmm.
the internet. That's so dangerous. But
Oh, it is. Yeah.
um,
Nowadays, yeah.
it's like, it's like at the same time, it's not necessary role play
Hmm.
because um, you can, for example, be your honest side about some stuff, but I never know, and you can, sorry, o sea, te puedes limitar a decir ciertas cosas y otras no, y eso está bien.
Yeah.
Así que sí, es como eso. O sea, incluso, no te voy a mentir, tengo como que planeado hacer VTubing.
Hey.
em, yeah, pero es como que no quiero como que perderme, porque no te
Right.
voy a mentir, muchos VTubers que conozco y que me doy una idea, que son grandes, se terminan perdiendo, o sea, no saben diferenciar qué es lo que es su vida real de ser VTuber. O sea,
Hmm.
y eso es lo triste. Así que personalmente considero que en plan, si bien mi avatar y mi lore y lo que quieras tiene su cel insert, pero, oh, sorry, es como, también tiene un poco de fantasía, pero
Yeah.
sé dividirlo y no es lo mismo.
Yeah. I think it's good to have that distinction. Like
Ujú.
for me, ooh, this song, not this song. Never mind. Skip this song. Let's see. Um, hold on. Oh, song is sad. Hold on. Nope. Oh yes, perfect. So with Solus, right? Who this character is? I had a goal when I made him. I wanted him to be qualities that I would want for myself, right? Now, obviously, I don't have green hair, I don't have this colored eyes, but I wanted him to be like an extension of me. And
Yeah.
then a lot of it was like Broly based, like from Dragon Ball Super. I'm like, I relate so much to Broly and his like personality that I'm just like, I just be like him. And like, yeah, no, I think it's good to have that distinguish, between what's real and what's not. And
Mm.
I think I remember on Twitter someone said like, "Oh, VTubers, like, what was the reason why you did this?" And I was like, "I just want to be anime, man. Like, I just want like my own little avatar." So yeah, that is my thoughts on that. So then, back to the question of what conversation or encounter with a stranger will you never forget? Okay, so this one is the same. It's piggybacking off the conversation about Chick-fil-A, the restaurant that I worked at.
Ajá, ajá.
So I worked the morning shift, right? Or I used to when I used to work there was morning shift, and usually they would send out the guys outside to take the orders because it's still dark and it's not safe. It's not safe for the ladies to go out there. There were girls. They were like super young, like 21, like 19.
Oh,
So so they would send the guys out during the morning. And so
yeah.
I'm there and I'm just like trying to wake up, right? The sun is rising. It's the summer. It's like hot, but not hot yet. And this car comes in and I'm like, "Hi, good morning, ma'am. How can I help you today?" And she just breaks down in front of me, starts crying, like, and I'm just like, "Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am, what happened? Like, are you okay?" She's like, "No, no. My husband's having an open heart surgery and I'm scared." I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's barely 7 in the morning. I'm like, and I'm like, ma'am, do you believe in God? I'm just like, he has control. These people are trained professionals. It's gonna be okay. Like, yeah, you're right. You're right, son. I'm like, yeah, yeah. And I'm like, what would you like? So I'm taking her order while I'm trying to calm her down. And finally, like, she's crying and she's like, blowing on tissues. And I'm like, ma'am, do you want any sauce with that? And she's like, no, I don't want any sauce. I'm like, okay, ma'am. Have a nice day. I hope everything goes well with your husband.
Oh, Jesus
And
Christ.
so,
That's so juicy.
yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was like, I was like drained. And then the next car comes in, and it's a lady being like, "Ayúdame, help me, help me," and I'm like, like what's going on, you know? And then I just see her dog running circles in front of the car, like inside the car, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ma'am, ma'am, okay, what? Roll down the window." No sé cómo. I don't know how. I'm like, press that button right there. And then she's like, it's not working. I'm like, okay, the windows are. I'm like, ma'am, you locked the windows. Press that button. Yo no sé, I got a new car. I don't know how this works. And then she's like, the dog locked the windows. And I'm just like, dude, please. So I go around and I open her door, and her dog's like, like all like hyper. And then I calm the dog down, and I'm like, okay, ma'am, what would you like for your order? So I take her order and I send her. You know, I send her through, but it was like the most like completely polar opposite experiences, right? Like I had one lady, who broke down in front of me, and then I had one lady who was screaming for help because her dog locked the car.
Oh my God. That's so. Oh my Jesus. God damn.
It was a never forget that day. I'll never forget that day.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. It's so fun.
And then there's another one. Okay, so this guy, I don't like this guy at all. He was a dick, and so I'm gonna call him Country Boy. Okay, that was my first day at Chick
Yeah.
Fil A, right? And then we had a mobile order. Someone ordered online and was waiting in the parking lot during COVID, so it was limited like contact.
Mm-hmm.
And this man, he might as well order the entire damn restaurant. Okay, like 8 large drinks, and maybe for his family, right? It's probably for his family, and like a lot of sandwiches. Right? Now, I'm a fairly, like I can lift a pretty heavy because like my base form, how I'm built, and so I take all the drinks and food in one tray, right? And but I'm struggling to get up there. And this man, I don't know if there's trucks like this over there, but over here in Texas, it's like the super white truck, right? Like the truck that's super tall, that's taller than me, by the way. This I'm like I'm like 6'3". I think it's 197 centimeters, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and it's taller than me. And like the window is at my face level, so I have to lift the drinks up and the food to him, right? And then actually, no, I'm gonna call him the Cookie Goblin. Okay, the Cookie Goblin. So this guy,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, finally, I got my order. What took you so long? I'm like, I'm sorry for the wait, sir. Here's your food. And then he's like, I'm like, have a nice day. Hold up, don't leave. You come back here, boy. And then and then like, so I, hold on, no, he takes the food, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I'm still holding the drinks, right? Which is the heaviest thing, right? So
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to grab it, and then he's like, I came here on Tuesday, all right, boy,
Uh-huh.
and I ordered cookies, right? Two cookies. And you know what? Y'all didn't give me no cookies. So you ain't leaving until I check for my cookies. And he said it just like that. And I'm holding the drinks, right, up in the air, and my little hands are shaking because like they're big drinks, like they're Texas sized drinks, and they're it's just a lot.
Yeah, I got
And so then he's like, well, would you look at that? I don't have my cookies. And then he finally takes the drinks, right? I'm like, thank God. And I'm like, sir, I'm so sorry. Let me go get. He's like, no, 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 no. Listen, you know what? I had enough of this shit. All right, like you, y'all didn't give me cookies on Tuesday, and now y'all don't give me cookies today. Y'all owe me my cookies. In fact, y'all owe me four cookies. And this man, I'm just like, I'm trying to apologize, calm him down. And then like I reached my limit. I looked at him and I'm like, I'll be right back. And I just pivoted and I went back inside to my manager. And I was like, I'm gonna give him a fake name. Bartholomew, you got a problem. He's like, Solus, what's up? There's a man outside claiming we owe him four cookies. He's like, what? And so he pulls up the order, right? And do you know what's the funny thing of it? There was not the order had no cookies. Not a single cookie was on the order, which means this man was trying to swindle me for cookies. He wanted to steal free. He wanted me to give him free
what the
cookies.
fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So good.
And so then, me and Bartholomew went out right to go talk to this man. He was gone. I never saw him again.
Jesus Christ. You have adventure like a adventure time, but in a fucking part-time job. What the fuck?
Dude, no, it gets better. Okay, there was this other lady I called the Bush Lady, right? So there's this thing called parking lot checks where you go outside, you clean the parking lot, whatever, right? So I'm there cleaning, and how it is, there's like the restaurant, and then there's like a big street, and there's sidewalk, right? Then there's like a bush there. There's a bush. In the summer, the bush has flowers. So I'm there, you know, cleaning, and then I hear like like the bushes rustling, right? Like someone's in the bushes, and then I look up, right, and it's an old lady wearing a skirt and a heavy jacket. Mind you, Biolshi, this is the summer. It is like 102 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think that's like. Hold on, let me convert it to metric.
30, 30 Fahrenheit. Son como 20, 30 y algo, 26, creo.
Um, it is 38 degrees Celsius
Yeah,
with humidity.
yeah,
And she's like hey, you you speak Spanish? And I'm like, sí, yes, I do. I'm gonna say it in Spanish first. She's like, pero pues mire, joven. Yo tengo diabetes y alta presión. Y a mí el doctor me, recetó una pastilla, right? Para mi diabetes y mi presión, pero sabes, no me gusta, me siento feo cuando lo tomo. Yo estaba caminando de lejos, joven, en la calle, alright. Y yo miré, antes de eso, yo miré en Facebook que hay una planta que si usted hace un té de sus hojas, cura o trata la diabetes y la alta presión. Y pues yo, mire, joven, yo fui a Home Depot y yo le compré esa planta. Y pues, esa planta da flor y pues no es la flor como en Facebook, como la pintura. Yo estaba caminando desde lejos, joven, desde lejos. Yo miré que tus little bushes eran las flores exacto de la pintura en Facebook. Y mire esto, joven. She got like a handful of leaves and she put them in her mouth and chewed on them in front of me.
No
And
way.
then she was like, she spit
Ew.
it out. She spit it out. And she was like, mire, es ácido, es amargo, como buena medicina.
Ain't no way. That's so fucking strange.
And then
What the?
I'm stun locked. I'm shocked. You know, I'm just like, and then I'm trying to translate in my head. I'm like, ma'am, if you're having negative side effects, you should talk to your doctor. But I couldn't. I was just like, because I'm just like, what did I just witness? And then she was like, bueno, ya me voy, adios. And she leaves with like a handful of like leaves.
That's so. Oh my gosh. No gonna lie, it's so weird.
It's a what? It's weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like here, so common. Like the typical abuelitas diciendo, oye, esta planta sirve para agobiar, no sé qué. Like, yeah, sure, grandma, take your pills, go to sleep. But like, I know that person are so like, how to explain, um, old and don't get a lot of stuff and don't understand the internet. But at the same time, like, um, you try to say, okay, I don't scream, I don't say anything, just like, put my mind in blank and whatever, you know. That's all, honestly.
I would. It was just it's a thing I'm never gonna forget. I'm like, I'll never forget the cookie goblin or the bush lady. Like this is oh my gosh. That was the day. That was the day in history for me. Next.
The dude, it's giving me the vibe that, Regina Church complex.
Who? The bush lady?
The cookie guy,
Hmm?
like, the Regina can't oh no, shut the fuck up, Regina complex. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that guy was weird. Like, okay, I don't know if you've seen this video. It's on YouTube. You can look it up. It's this guy with big fake buck teeth, right? And
Hmm.
I'm gonna quote him. He says, "Don't go out. Don't go shopping if your butthole is itchy." I know it's weird. He looks just like that man. That man, you look it up. He looks just like that guy. That's why, like, I remember it so vividly. I'm like, he looks just like that guy.
Jesus.
This one's kind of straightforward on this one. What's something that you lost that you still think about or misplaced?
Um, what do you think about the last? Um, yo creo que lo que perdí, ¿ok? Fue más mi felicidad.
Hmm.
En plan,
All right.
porque como dije, ajá, como yo dije, era como en plan súper feliz, supe esto, supe lo otro. Y cuando, no es que cambié para mal, pero fue como una especie de autodefensa.
Right, right.
am, es como que en plan perdí esa felicidad, porque siempre estaba la autodefensa, autodefensa, autodefensa.
Hmm.
Y a día de hoy, si bien lo hago, pero no es como antes. En plan,
Right.
eh, antes era como ultra autodefensa, como si fuera un león. Y ahora es
Hmm.
como en plan, déjame esconder, no me molestes. Así.
Mm,
Y me enfoco más en lo que me gusta y mis hobbies y así.
yeah,
Y me siento feliz y me relaja. Me relaja, no te voy a decir que no. Am, pero sí, es eso más que nada.
that's real. That's real.
Ujú.
Yeah, it's life can be rough. It's like you lose like some part of yourself, and you're like, oh my gosh, like for me, it's like when I've grown into an area, I'm like, I'm no longer the same person I was. It's weird to think about it, but then I'm just like, it's like a for me how I view it. It's like a title update. It's like, oh, I have this new perk. But no, I feel you there. For me, honestly, probably my copy of Pokemon Fire Red. I still miss that
Mm,
thing. I don't know where it's at, but I miss it, and I think about it like once a month. Like, oh,
no.
I miss my Pokemon.
That's so sad.
No, all right. Next question.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, what's something you think is more challenging for you than it is for other people you know?
Um, para las, o sea, para mí, un reto sería en plan difícil, sería como en plan, no sé, eh, matemáticas.
Math? That's honestly that's real, man. Math is hard.
Y como para los demás, sería que yo como soy políglota y puedo hablar otros idiomas, es
Mhm.
como que yo le entro la epifanía y dicen, wow, no sabía esto. Y es como, ¿en serio? Y es como, sí, y es como, ah, ok. Pero sí. am, pero sí, creo que es como en plan, matemáticas para mí es lo peor, no me lo des, no me lo expliques, lo odio. Pero me das idioma, historia y lo que sea, te lo estudio. Y a lo mejor los demás no saben una mierda,
Hmm.
pero yo se lo explico.
You know what? We all have our strengths and
Yeah.
weaknesses, and that's cool that you can like pick up languages quickly.
Yeah, no, no lie, that's the best. Like when I follow English tours,
Yeah.
because I'm trying to practice my rusty English, but it's not all rusty because it's more like I want to learn the slangs of some words I don't know. But right now, it's like I can speak not fluently, but like yeah, it's okay. I can have a simple conversation.
I think you're doing well. I can understand you.
Yeah, but I sometimes like I don't know how to pronounce that word, or when you translate the questions, like I'm so dumb.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I speak Spanglish, a hybrid of Spanish and English. So you're good.
Honestly, when like how to explain, como dejé de seguir youtubers habla hispana, um, ya como que me estoy acostumbrando mucho más al inglés.
Mm,
Sí, con mi familia hablo español,
right, right, right.
pero es como que, ajá, cuando intento hablar español en un chat en español, me siento rara.
It's weird. Dude, I get
It's
that.
weird. It's weird. You don't like you say, oh, hablo español, bla bla bla. Cuando te acostumbras al inglés es como, oh, este era el español. Oh my god, estoy me siento estúpido.
Oh, dude, you're good, man. It be like that.
Yeah,
When I went to El Salvador for like a month and a half, I only spoke Spanish, right? So I learned the slang and the accent, and I'd be like, "Ay, puchica, like, ¿qué está pasando aquí?" And then I came back, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was switch back to English. It's like a hard transition.
yeah,
Once you get stuck in it, you get stuck in it. It's like
yeah.
one time I was with friends, and we were doing like truth or dare or something, right? I'm some stupid like that. And then it was like a challenge, and it's like speaking a country accent. So I started speaking a country accent, and I got stuck the country accent for like an hour until I was like, okay, I'm back. I'm back. Like, oh, but no.
Oh no, here I live in it's a town, but it's touristic one, right? And many famous actors come here, inclusive one um like famous one, I think from USA
Hmm.
and film exactly fucking here, and it's like funny, but for example, my dad worked in mecánico
Okay, okay.
en, ajá, y vino una pareja rusa, rusa pero rusa, literalmente.
Um, so my mom or basically, I'm the only in my family who speak English.
Right.
Um, yeah, and I say, what the fuck does this says or like because the Russian couple, my family basically don't speak English very well. So I say when I wake up, really, I fucking wake up that moment. And my mom say, oh, vení, vení, que necesito. Yo digo, what? It's like, I stay in fucking pajamas, basically, in pajamas. And my mom said, you can translate what he says. Like, oh, I'm sorry, were you or you how like yeah, I'm still so stupid, but he's like, oh, I speak Russian, I need help, blah blah blah. Obviously we talk and my I have it translate, but it's like I'm so used to speak, for example, Portuguese, um obviously English most of the time, Spanish, uh another one is like um Korean, Japanese, Chinese. Like I know 11 idiomas, right? And I speak
Damn.
fluently. Yeah. And I'm so fucking used it. I'm so fucking used it to speak, learn, write, speak, learn, write, like always.
A gift. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
I only know Spanish, and I know like little like Spanish to English and like little pieces of like language here and there. I know like two Russian words like suka bliet, and it's like just curse words. And then like in Japanese, of course, I'm like a weeb, so I'm like hajime mashite, watashi wa solos this, right, stuff like that. But when it comes to everything else, like I don't know. I tried learning Vietnamese, but my Vietnamese friend told me to stop because I'm offending their language.
No,
Of course, she
yo
was
lo que
joking.
hago para
Hmm.
aprender idiomas es como, por ejemplo, mi cerebro dice, bueno, ok, yo hablo español, right?
Okay.
Entonces, lo que hago es como, ¿qué otros idiomas suenan parecido o similar al español que sean como un subidioma? Entonces busqué, por ejemplo, está el búlgaro, bueno, el latín, el italiano, el francés, am, el alemán, el ruso, ¿no? ¿Cómo se llama? El judío, no judío,
Hebrew.
um, no, no, how to say, like, el, si no, no sé si me da a entender, pero los dos países que están peleando por una frontera, si me sabes a lo que me refiero.
Ukraine and Russia. Russia.
No, 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 no. Es entre un país árabe, creo, Palestina y no me acuerdo cómo se llama el otro en español. Um,
Pakistan and Israel. No, 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 no.
no, Palestine, Palestine. I don't know how to say Palestina y um, Jews. Yeah, but how, I don't know how to say in Spanish. Literalmente me olvido de ciertas cosas.
Good.
Um, y el punto es que como que yo digo, bueno, este idioma se parece más al español, este se parece al inglés, este se parece a cualquier otro. Pero como que mi mente los ordena en el sentido de este se parece más al español o este no, o este es más tirando para el inglés, para el portugués. Entonces como que así es como yo aprendí idiomas. O sea, los ordené mentalmente.
That makes sense because I remember you remember back in 2012 that one song like Numa Numa. It's like Numa Numa Ye. Numa 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 Ye. So that's Bulgarian, right? So of course Japanese is in kanji and hiragane. So there's no really direct English translation from those. They're like alphabet, but
Ujú,
the words and it sounds like how to explain this.
ujú, ujú,
The Romanian language can be like a nice bridge between English and Japanese because they have the same sounding like letters.
ujú,
That's why a lot of songs in Japanese are translated in like Bulgarian language or Romanian language because they can like work together and like how
Mm-hmm.
it sounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the way I say. I own the language in my head, and like Tagalog is like Filipino. O sea, he like that country used the Spanish, and it's like half Spanish, half Tagalog, and it's like easy when you speak uh you know why some person. It's more easy, not gonna lie. And you know what? Today when I stay in uh, a stream friend, one of the followers speak Swedish, and when he pronounced Swedish, like because he don't speak, but he pronounced like I understand what the fuck he say, honestly. So in my list right now is like the Swedish one, the language.
Your brain is so cool, man.
No, I'm not. I'm so dumb.
No, you're not.
No, not lie.
Pick up languages like that. That's cool. There's different types of smarts, you know. Like there's book smarts, street smarts. It's like
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
so. Then for me, honestly, chemistry. I don't want to. I don't want this to come off as me bragging or anything. Because no, but I never really struggled a lot in school, right? Like everything was just kind of like shrugs, like oh yeah, whatever, right? I need to study,
Mhm.
but chemistry brought me to my knees. I don't know why. It just doesn't click in my brain. And then I took chemistry in college, and like oh my god, I wanted to slam my head against the wall, and like it was a very like surreal moment for me. It's like, and I'm not bragging, but it's I never struggle in school. Right? I like no, like it's never been a thing. Like I don't struggle in school. And then but this one was like making me struggle. I'm like, I don't understand this. I don't get it. And it was just like one of the classes that just like it pushes me a lot to learn. And I don't know why. I think because it's like a weird math in there. But I want a rematch though. Like I want to take it again. Just for the funnies. And I'd be like, all right, boy, round three. Run it back. Like, I'm ready. I'm wait, well, it was what? I'm 6 years older now. I can take you on. But yeah, for me it's chemistry. I don't like chemistry. Physics was cool, but chemistry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next question. How do you hope
Um. Um. I can do two more because I'm a little bit asleep.
oh you're sleepy? It's okay. If you want to sleep, please go rest. You,
Yeah, we can do this one, and I'm going to sleep.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. Final question. Gustavo. Hello, Biz. So then, wait, what is that? Wait, hold. I just saw what that emote was. I'm like, what is, dude? I love that emote. Okay, so how do you hope people in your life see you?
Oh, depende. Um, depende porque antes me veían como en plan, oh, sos la genio de la casa y no sé qué, y te quiero capaz. Y es como ahora la gente me ve como ah, rara. Ujú. Es diferente la forma en que me venían antes y la que me ven ahora. Es como, antes eras, oh, y ahora es, sos rara, sos simple, sos insípida. No gonna lie.
Yeah,
I hear that word. It's cruel, but I hear that.
dude, being normal, nah. Being weird is where it's at, man. I think like if someone is weird, that's cool because then I'm like, you have something in your mind that's like interesting that people don't understand, and I think that's really cool. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I've been called weird. I'm like, hell yeah, brother. Like I'm weird as fuck, but I don't care. You know, and I think it's like, girl, they hate you because they ain't you. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta
I
say.
know. I know. I know. And at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't care. Like before, yes, but like not now. Es como, antes sí, hace ya años, pero ahora es como que ya me da igual. Me chupa un huevo. Un huevo, la verdad.
It's so real, man.
It's true. Sucking my fucking dick. I don't care about you.
Preach.
About me.
Preach.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right.
Yeah. Well, mm-hmm.
So for
But
me, the final response to this, I would say, how do I hope someone sees me in their life? I wish they would see me as like a light, you know. I feel like I
mm-hmm.
would hope that like I would go into a room, people are like, "Oh, this man or this kid, he brightens our day. Like he just makes me happy, you know."
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hope people, see in me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have
For
RBF.
me, yeah. For me, you are such a good person. Not gonna lie.
Oh, thank you, thank
Um, I think you deserve, I don't know, one person in your side, and be happy. And at the same time, I need to see that before my arm die.
you.
And I say, I'm proud of you, my big boy. I'm proud of fucking you.
You made
You
it.
do. Yeah, you made it, motherfucker.
You did it.
You made it. Exactly. And you know what? Vamos a hablar como dos abuelitos, tomando el té de la tarde y decir, me acuerdo de cuando te conocí y eras VTuber. y, y vas a tener hijos y yo voy a decir, miren, su papá era VTuber, un insulto, pero era otro insulto.
I was a cool VTuber. That's,
Exactly.
I think about it a lot in what I do because, all right, okay, I'm just gonna say I'm giving. I work at a hospital, right? So it gets a little serious sometimes, and so half the time I kind of giggle to myself. I'm just like, these people that I work with, they're like, like for their families, for their children, for their grandchildren, and I'm just like, I want money to make model. I want money to like do this, right? And so it's just like for me, I find it comedic because I'm just like, it's a serious job, but then I'm just like, hello, I'm a VTuber. They don't know I'm a VTuber, like But thank you for your kind words, Yoshi. It really does mean a lot.
Hey, dude, you're so good person, not gonna lie. I meet you like I say, oh, English one, yay, coffee, coffee. And I realize when we speak Spanish, like, oh my god, finally. Oh. And I said, you're so fun, you're so weird, but at the same time, it's good. No, 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 you're a good person. It's like your true self is when you are so aware, and that's so good. And I hope you find some person, and that person love you.
Thank you, thank you. Likewise to you, Yoshi. Likewise to you.
Yeah.
You you're pretty swag, sister. You're pretty swag.
No, my bro. I'm not correct.
No, don't cry. You're cool. Honestly, like whenever you join the chat, you would like teach me new like Spanish words, like new Riz words. Oh my goodness. Write that down, write that down. Like I'm gonna use this later.
Yeah,
But
you know what? Because maybe you, o sea, vos usas el español mexicano como para, en plan, hablar diario.
mhm.
Acá es muy neutro, creo que te das cuenta. Um, pero es como que acá el estilo de decir race es más como en plan coqueto. O sea, en plan, you can say in Mexican Spanish like whatever, like your typical accent. But here's like, hola, ¿cómo estás?
So
Yeah,
much
exactly like that.
passion.
Exactly. You say, hola, ¿cómo estás, querido? Um, Ojalá fueras sol de mis mañanas.
Holy
Es lo que quiero.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's my notepad? I gotta write that down. Dude. Dude, that is like actually so cool. Oh, okay. I know you're tired, but really quick story. Really quick story. So I've been told that my Spanish is, besides me butchering it here and there, that it's formal. Like it's really formal.
Uh-huh.
And so I had a friend, and she, she's Mexican, and I was going to her house for the first time. She was having a party, and I was like, I'm gonna call her Brenda. I'm like, Brenda, do I have to meet your parents? And she's like, sure, if you want to be polite. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say this. Hola, buenos días. Mi nombre es Soluz. Yo soy amiga de Brenda. Es un placer conocerte. Right? And she was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? Like what? She's like, why are you talking like that? I'm like, it's just how I talk to parents in Spanish. She's like, are you gonna ask for my hand in marriage? Like, what? Like, why are you gonna talk to my parents like that? I'm like, it's just how my mom raised me. I'm like, hola, buenas tardes. Es un placer conocerte. Con permiso, etc. Right?
Yeah, I got
But no.
you. Yeah.
Every time you join stream, I need to like get a piece of paper next to me. I'll be like, gotta write that down.
Yeah. No, we raise in elegant way.
Hmm.
Like you can hear that the typical if you're in my morning blah 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 blah. But another one is like let me think a little bit. Okay. ¿Por qué cantar las mañanitas si vos sos mis mañanas? Wow.
Oh my god! I wish I had a 3D model because you would see me like doing like the peak cinema like dance. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? It's funny, but sometimes I have my Gboards like right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so beat,
Hey,
and it's like I can raise inclusive EP.
EP. It's valid, man.
Yeah, but nah. Honestly, I want to teach you a lot of stuff. Maybe you can improve your Spanish a little bit well, and maybe when you try to read, just for fun,
Mm-hmm.
like cooking, um, vas a poder. No te voy a mentir.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's good for you, honestly. It's good. It's good.
I will
Um,
be. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're good. It's not bad because you have the voice.
Thank you. Thank
Uh,
you. Wrong button.
yeah. At the same time, it's like, oh, he's a baby Spanish. No, no, the typical error in neutral one.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we can improve, and I don't have any problem. At the same time, I don't have any problem to teach you.
All right, I'm down. Have you seen RoboCop before the movie or heard of it?
Yeah, yeah,
You're like with my Spanish. We can rebuild him faster, stronger.
yeah.
I will be unstoppable. This is gonna be great,
Oh, wow.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hasta la vista, baby.
hasta la vista,
Ooh,
baby.
iconic, iconic one.
Iconic. So, hey, I'm down because I really want to improve my Spanish. Because there are a lot of the U.S. is a huge melting pot, a lot of cultures. But genuinely, I think I'm probably gonna end up with like a like Latina. I'm like 99% sure, just cause like culture wise. it's like
Yeah.
even though like we're all like
Mm.
different, different cultures, but I think our roots and our fundamentals are the same.
Mm. You know, oh fuck. Uh, you know what? I want to be a tuber, and I asked like about my friends, all my friends were
Hmm.
tuber. Um, it's like why I want to be VTuber. It's not like no quiero ser VTuber, sino como en plan la típica
Hmm.
de sentar, jugar y hablar,
Right.
sino que quiero enseñar idiomas. And
Yo.
and you know what? Yeah. And you know what? My friends say, "Oh, hella girl, that's so amazing!" Like,
Uh huh.
um, some VTubers would teach you. No, 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 like como decir, tu personaje es un maestro. No, no, no. Sino que sentarte literal a enseñar idiomas o lo que sea, um, a las personas que te vean, es como, en plan, sería algo innovador.
It would. It would.
Si yo, like, teach a language or cooking or whatever.
Hmm.
Like, not only play or talk. It's just like doing more stuff and and uh, create a great content at
Hmm.
the end, not just only for joy. It's more like I'm so bored, not gonna lie. Um, when the people like more than VTubers, right? But inclusive the IRL streamers
Hmm.
are so bored at some point because always is the same, repeat the same game, repeat all because this is popular game, blah blah blah. All repeat the game. Or we talk about this. It's like we can do another stuff, not only play and talk.
Hmm.
Uh, it's like no, he can. So I say, you know what? If I si me convierto en VTuber, quiero como enseñar idiomas, enseñar a cocinar, muchas cosas quiero enseñar. No, 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 I don't gonna lie.
Hmm.
So it's like my friends say, if you do that at this moment in the community, you are so famous, or like, many people enter in your chat and enjoy a lot your content. Es algo innovador, es como así me lo dijeron en español.
Hmm.
O sea, es como, y se lo dije a algo en inglés y me dijeron lo mismo. Es algo nuevo, es algo fresco e innovador. Y si lo haces, es como, sería genial. I don't know. I don't know what you think.
Go for it. Go for it. I mean, like, look. I'm the if it's not clear, my personality, I jump into things without thinking, and I think if it's what you like and you feel like you want to do it, even if it's just a little sprinkle, a little fraction of like maybe I should not. You have free will, Biyoshi. We only live one time, right? And you miss every opportunity you don't take. You know, and I think it's a great concept. I think you'll be like, I don't know if you know who Giri is, Onigiri. She's like, yeah, she's like the cooking VTuber. You can be like the like language VTuber, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
And I think you should go for it. I think it's a great idea. It's what you like, and you're helping others learn, and that is you can't go wrong with that.
yeah.
So go for it, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you got my support.
Y yo, thank you, corazón de arroz. Te quiero.
Mhm.
Wow. I'm gonna, I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry. I think
Oh,
think you
yeah.
think you'll do good. I think you also have a very cozy, like vibe. I think you'll do great.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm slapping it. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Not gonna lie, I'm asleep happy right now.
You're sleepy happy.
Yeah.
Nah,
Um.
dude, you should go for it. I think like I had some guy in chat come in a few months ago, and he was like, he was upset because the video didn't do as well, and he was like, like XYZ, and I was like, dude, as long as you have fun with it and you're enjoying what you're doing, that's all that matters. And I think if it's something that you, like I said, if even it's just a thought, right? If it's like, oh, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, I think you should, because this thing that I'm doing, right? This is this is on a whim. I'm like, I want to do this, right? And it's taught me so many things about myself, and
Mhm.
it's, I know it's cheesy. Every VTuber, YouTuber, Twitch streamer says it. Like, this changed my life, right? But legitimately, it's altered my frame of mind and how I was thinking. And so I think go for it. Please go for it, because
Yeah,
it is
honestly,
a great
I want
journey.
that. But yeah, te quiero, pendejo. No,
Te quiero, pendejo. What's it? Oh no, this guy I work with, he's like, oh, he says like Sereno Moreno. That's what he says.
yeah, classic. Sereno Moreno, la verga.
Sereno Moreno, cálmate. Or
Yeah.
it's like, what's it saying? Un, un momento, porque estoy lento. It's, oh, that guy's good.
Jesus Christ. Honestly, you give me the best night. Not gonna lie, the best fucking night.
Wait, what'd you say?
You give me the best night. Not gonna lie.
No problem. I did my job. I made
Yeah,
someone cozy and happy. That's all I wanted. That's all I want for this, for streaming.
yeah. Thank you, honestly. Thank you a lot. I'm glad to meet you. I'm
Likewise.
happy,
Likewise,
and
dude.
I always appreciate your time
Of course. I
always.
appreciate your time. I was like, oh, a call? I'm like, well, I'm not prepared for this, but you know what? Why not? It's it was great. This game is fun too. I was like, oh my gosh, these are heavy hitting questions.
Yeah.
But
Um. But yeah. Okay.
alrighty then. Buenas noches. Have a nice sleep.
Thank you. I'm typing the chat and I tell you. Good night, motherfucker.
Good night, motherfucker.
Yeah. Good night.
Buenas noches.
I don't know. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Biyoshi. She's great. If I could applaud, I would. So it's just us now, or just technically, that's okay. What, we've been streaming for how long? Where's the timer? I think we got 20 minutes left. It'll be a solo run of these quick questions, and let's do this. Okay, I reshuffled the cards. Let's go. Okay, go. What's a belief that has personal meaning to you? We're all gonna make it. I think that's from Ziz. He was a bodybuilder in the early 2010s, and he passed away because of a congenital heart disease at such a young age. But he inspired so many people, and he inspired me. And so I think we're all gonna make it. It's just great. Next one. Oh, we're skipping this one. This is this one. This one's too heavy right now, man. That we're in such a good vibe right now, so we're skipping this one. What's a question you wish you could get an answer for? Mm, I don't know. Skip. We're like popping these left and right. What's something you think? Oh wait, no, wait, this one already. Next one. What's something you said you spend a surprising amount of time thinking about? honestly, I don't know. I think it's like a mental health issue thing, but I daydream so much, and I daydream mostly with my VTuber, my model. I'm like, oh, if I was an anime, what would I do? I'd be doing this. I'd be doing that. I'd be doing a bunch of things, and so, I daydream that I fall apart. So another one. What's a little thing other people do that always means a lot to you? I would say being there for me. Just kind of like chilling with me, you know, a little like word here and there just means a lot. Next one. Boom. What's the highlight of your day today? Oh, that's tough. Honestly, I want to say this, but it comes in a, it's very close because go to sleep. Thanks for your time. En aprecio que nos hayamos divertido. Recuerda tomar agua, comer y siempre ser feliz. Sos una persona increíble y mereces siempre lo bueno. Te quiero. Yo también, Yoshi. Duérmete bien, hermanita. Duérmete bien. Thank you. Thank you. This stream has to be the highlight of my day, honestly. It's very close though, because I went out with a friend today and we had a fun time. But this one's right now. If you could be famous for something, what would you want it to be? Oh, it's behind me. Come on, wait. Yeah. Let's choose this. I think it's behind me.
Nut.
No. Put this right here. Next is if you could be so famous, honestly. Just wanna be part of your you're using all your points, aren't you? You'd be famous for something. What would you look at all? Love that bunk one. How many points do you have, or is it too cheap? Let me adjust this. Let me adjust this because I think it's too high. Out of my points. Let me see. Let me lower this. Let me lower this down a bit. Right there. And we lower this down here. There we go. Honestly, making people cozy. That's my thing. What's a gift someone gave you that you never forget? So actually, one of my mods, um, Biz, for one Christmas. Okay, 1.5. See you later, pretty boy. Love you too, pendejo. um, he gave me a headset when I didn't really have a good headset, and it lasted me 3 years. So he was that was a great gift. That was a very great gift. He also gave me something else on my 18th birthday. I don't know if he's listening right now, but he gave me something else on my 18th birthday. I'll tell that story later. I think it's too late for that story. All right, let's move. 4 minutes left. All right, what's next? What in your life has had a bigger impact? Who in your life has had a bigger impact on you than they probably know? Honestly, there's one of the higher ups that I work with, and he gave me a chance, but nobody gave me a chance. And he put his faith in me, and he honestly changed the course of my life for the better. I work with him every week, and he's gave me the ability to grow in places like, grow in areas of my life that I didn't know I needed to grow in. And so he changed my life. So that one higher up. Next one. What's a decision you once made that you'd make differently? Honestly, I think I'd quit band eighth grade year. I would have quit that then and there, and I would have gone to orchestra. If you know, you know. So then, next one. What is it? When was a recent moment in which you felt deeply happy? The stream, actually. The stream. Next one. We're blitzing through this. What's something you're in the process of outgrowing? Saying I'm sorry a lot. Or feeling bad for people's negative emotions and thinking that it's like my fault. I think that's something I'm trying to grow out of. I'm getting there. Oh, and learning how to speak up for myself. You know, I realized like, I got stuff on my side, I can hold my ground now. I'm evolving. If you could ask your future self a question, what would it be? How many kids do we have? Like honestly, like do we have a lot of kids? Is our wife hot? Is she smart? Is she patient? Is she like are we a good husband? Do we actually make it? Do we make it a B2B? Do we did you get the challenge you wanted to do? I would ask them that. Adult Soluz. That's a thought. My goodness. Next question. What tends to be a common quality in people you really like? Honestly? Oh, we're doing this one. Okay. A common quality? They all have really thick brown hair. Like their hair is super thick. And they're all very strong willed. They're extremely strong willed. And they can like defend themselves pretty well. Like strong willed and super thick hair is a common thing. Next one. How would you describe what you believe your life's purpose is? I think my life's purpose is to show up, is to be there for people, um, to help myself by helping them, if that makes sense. To I don't want to say be a hero, but just to be again, it's giving pick me vibes, but to be different. I don't really fit into most places, so that for sure. Next one. What's something you're learning to like or just be more okay with? I would say I'm learning to accept more of my masculine side. Not the dominating being like, oh, I'm a man, so I have to dominate you, and not of the weird way, but like a social way, but um, more like, hey, I'm a guy, I can stand up for myself. I'm tall. I'm pretty. I'm a brick house, so I shouldn't be intimidated by you. That type of stuff. Next one, bam. What's something you feel hopeful about this streaming? I'm very hopeful about it, especially after tonight. Next one. What's a message you would what's the message you wish you could deliver to somebody? That it's gonna be okay. We're all gonna make it. Keep your head up. No storm lasts 100 years. That one. What's something that took you a long time or this one? What's someone you look up to or this one? Wait, I think I did a bunch of these. We're gonna do three more and we're gonna call it a night. Next one. All right, final three, baby. If you could let go of something right now, no matter how big or small, what would it be? I would let go of caring about what people think about me. Genuinely. Just like, hey, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm learning how to do that, but it's getting there. And then the next one. Oh, sorry, I'm trying not to curse anymore. How do you? All right, no, it doesn't count. Where this one? Did this one already too? Two more. What moment of your life do you think you'll live again? I think with this one too. What's something you worked really hard on recently? They kind of fall in the same area. Two more. Wow. What's something you dislike the most? Oh, we just one already. I skipped this one because that one would have been awkward. There we go. Two more. Come on. Oh. When you imagine a happy place, where is it? What are you doing? I'm at home. It's around like 12. My mother's watching Netflix on the couch. My brother's in his room. I'm in my room with the door open, and my dog is cuddled up next to me in bed. And I'm watching a YouTube video of VTubers or something like that. And I'm just happy. Last one. What's something about yourself that you're genuinely proud of? My resilience. I think after all I've been through and all I, you know, kind of holding on to, that I'm still alive and kicking, and have dreams, I have ambitions. I think I'm proud of myself for that. Damn, this shit got real. Oh my god. Oh, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for sticking with me. I'm gonna try to stop cursing personally, but it's a work in progress. Again, my name is Soluz. It has been a pleasure you know, being here with y'all. I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow. I will try to make it tomorrow. Um, fellas, as usual, please stay safe. Take care of yourself. Sleep well, eat well, drink water. It'll be great. Okay, we're all gonna make it, boys and girls. All gonna make it. And then, hold on, I'm like fixing my cards.